Hey guys, on the first day of spring break I decided to do some spring cleaning, so I thought I'd take you along for the ride. So you can see here that I'm siphoning out my fish tank, which was the first thing that needed to be cleaned. I clean his tank about every 2 weeks or so, and it was definitely time for it to get washed out. I also decided to wash the pump and filter this time, and it's an aquaponic system, so there's a tray that goes on top that also collects a lot of algae, and this just helps the water flow better. I decided to siphon out some more water since it was still really murky, and then I just went around with a napkin I think I got from Subway and wiped off the algae that was around the sides. Then I just filled it all back up with some clean water and added some dechlorinator. And then when I turned my filter back on, it just took a little while before the water would start flowing through it again. But the water that comes out of the fish tank is really high in nutrients, so I like to use that to water my plants. So that was the next thing I did. Then, because I'd washed all of the fish stuff in the bathroom, I decided it was time to clean that. So I took everything off of the counter and I just scattered it about the bathroom, and I decided to wipe it down with the hand cloth that was already dirty and needed to be washed because I'm eco-friendly and don't use paper towels. And I don't really know how hygienic it was, but it works. And then I just went over with some Windex and washed off the spots on the mirror. So then I got out some clean hand towels and a bath towel and threw the dirty ones and the dirty bath mat in the wash with the rest of my clothes and stuff that need to be cleaned. And when I was getting out my towels, I realized just how dirty my cabinet section is, so I decided to take everything out, go through it all. I got rid of some of the stuff that I never intend on using, and then I took my time putting everything back in so that everything had a place and looked nice and I could actually find it. Next on my list was the shower, where I sprayed it down with some unknown bathroom cleaner and then Windexed the glass. And then my camera stopped recording, and so I cut ahead to where I started filming again. I ended up mopping the bathroom and just generally cleaning up a little bit more there, and then I also went and cleaned all of the counters in the kitchen, cleaned out the microwave, washed off the dishwasher, and went through all of the food in my cabinets. I had a lot of things that I definitely was not going to eat, like the ends of bread and a 1/4 of a packet of crushed saltines that I only ever eat when I'm sick and are probably still contagious with something. And then I went grocery shopping, came back, put it all away, and decided that I was going to deep clean my room. So what you see all over the floor right now is the stuff from under my bed. I went through everything I own basically and was recycling some stuff, throwing out other stuff, and then just reorganizing to make it more compact so I could fit more stuff under my bed, because where else am I going to store stuff? I'm in college. So I'd suggest playing some music while you clean. It kind of distracts the right side of your brain so the left side can focus on cleaning. And I end up moving my bed, but that was remarkably hard to film, so it's not in this. I had the little handheld vacuum cleaner with me the whole time so that I could suck up all of the dust and dirt that came from under my bed. And then I also decided to change my sheets. And so when you look in my laundry basket, you'll see that there's stuff in it, and those are just my old sheets that clearly didn't get the wash. I needed to rehang up this picture because it keeps falling down and I can't figure out why, but it's kind of up there now. And so I also decided to put some lights around my window. I'd had lights across my wall before, but I never really turned them on because they were in an awkward spot and I just never plugged them in. So you can see that I'm moving my rug now, and then I decided to go through my side table, which is actually a bunch of little storage things, and I decided to go through them one by one to get rid of anything that I possibly could because they are very heavy. And then here I'm picking stuff up off the floor, trying to put stuff away, and I end up moving my desk. It was at an angle before, and now it is parallel to the wall, and I needed to slip underneath it and move a lamp around and all sorts of things. I don't think I actually showed that my desk is cleaned off at the end of this video, but I did end up cleaning it the next day when I went to donate a bunch of my stuff, and so now it's fairly clean. You'll also see that the terrarium is empty, but that's not because it's dead, that's because I actually filmed the room cleaning thing before I made the terrarium, so it's still fine, don't worry. Then here's a little bit of me trying to clean my desk off, so putting the fish food that I don't use in one of my drawers and just moving things around in general. I also needed to move a rug underneath the desk because otherwise it would have nowhere else to go, and so I end up doing that, and PB clearly thinks that it's an earthquake, but it's not. I'm sorry, PB, I know you don't like this very much. I also have this little homework bin where I keep books that I need to read for class and my notebooks and my homework, and I decided to go through that to see if there was anything from other terms that I could get rid of, and it turns out that a lot of books were still hiding in there, and so of course they went under my bed because that's what beds are for. Then I needed to hang up this sword that my boyfriend made me. It's inspired by From Ruby Jean's sword, and he wrote my name in hiragana on the sword, and it's really cute, and I needed to display it, and then I was more or less done. So this is how my room ended up looking. I think it's a great change, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and are going to do some spring cleaning of your own. And the music is actually what I was listening to the whole time while I was cleaning. So if you wonder what kind of music I'm listening to, it's covers of Studio Ghibli music on pianos and harps and violins. But yeah, that's irrelevant. Anyway, have a great day, you guys. Don't forget to be awesome. I'll see you guys next week. Boop!